Hello, my friends. We are back again for another live stream. Let me know if you can see and hear me okay. Well, see me now. I was standing at the computer there for a second. Let me know if you can see me now that I'm sitting at the desk. We're going to make envelopes, all sorts of them. Well, 3 kinds of envelopes, but if you guys want to see any other envelopes, let me know. And I can show you how to make those too. Beth can see me. Hello, Beth. Hello, Teresa. Hello, Peggy. Happy Halloween to you guys. Crazy exciting that it's Halloween today. We don't celebrate it though, so I'm like, I'll just do my live stream like I normally would. Excuse my wet hair. I decided I was gonna do a workout today, and I didn't really have time, so I'm like running to try to make sure that I'm on time. But we're here now, so apparently I made it. But excuse my wet hair and my but I'm here. Happy Halloween. Do you guys celebrate Halloween? Is Halloween like a thing for you? I know that some countries don't celebrate it. I personally don't celebrate it, Peggy. Halloween is celebrated here. But Chris and I, we don't get any kids. We live on a busy street. So there's no kids. So we don't really celebrate it. Yeah. But yeah, I wanted to show you guys these cool things that I bought this week. I showed you a little in my Facebook group. You guys would have seen these. Not these, though. I want to show you these too. These are like vellum and acetate papers. Have you guys seen these? Spellbinders is doing these, and my local store brought them in, and I was just mesmerized by them. I have no idea what I'm going to use them for. Like, zero idea. Although you could turn it into some kind of envelope or something, but I'm not sure if I want to even cut them up. Like, they're so pretty. So I'm going to quickly show you guys a couple of things, and then we'll make envelopes. But I wanted to share these with you guys because they're so pretty. Like, so these first few are vellum, right? So you have like a mushroom design. You have this like leaf design. This one is probably my favorite. Oh, excuse me. This is probably my favorite. This one right here. Like how flippin' pretty that is. That's why I'm like, I don't even know if I'd want to use this. It's so pretty. And then you have the acetate ones. So they're like gold foiled acetate. They're very, very heavy too. So I'm not sure what you do with it, but it's so pretty that I couldn't resist. I know, that's what I mean, Peggy. I'm like, I don't know if I could cut these up. Like they're so pretty. And then of course that's just the backing sheet, but yeah. I didn't know Spellbinders was doing this until I was in my store. I think I bought this a week or 3 ago maybe. And yeah, they're so pretty that I'm like, I don't even know what I would use them for because I don't really want to cut them. But yeah, aren't they? I don't know. They're really, really pretty. So I don't know. We'll see if they show up in a make or I just put them in my, really pretty pattern paper and pet them every once in a while. Sometimes that happens with my stuff. And then I found these. Like, I'd never seen these before either. Like, hello, Angela. How are you? How is everybody? I don't even know if I asked you that. I think I asked you if you were doing anything for Halloween. But how is everybody today? Are you all good? Tell me all the things. So I found these cool books, and they have transparent adhesive sheets as well as like pockets and tags, and like there's so much cool stuff in here, and I'd never seen these. So I don't know if you guys have seen these. So like this is the cover page, and it has a whole bunch of fun tags and stuff. And then this one's like one of the sticker sheets. So they're transparent. So you would just cut it out. And you guys know that I don't mind fussy cutting things. So the only thing I was a little bit sad about is that they have like fussy cuts on one side. And then they have like these stunning papers on the other. So then you have to pick, which I'm not a fan of doing. I like it when they give me, one or the other. Or if they had sold the papers separately, so I could have used just the fussy cuts from the book and then the papers from something else, like a different collection. But they didn't because we looked I had my local ladies look to see if we could just get like these really pretty papers to use. But no luck. Because I'm like, but I like both sides. So what do I cut up? I mean, you could probably buy 2 of the books if you wanted to. If you like, you really had a project in mind and you needed them. Like, they're not terribly expensive. At least I didn't think so. Of course, that's going to depend on each person. But hi. Are you going to come up and say hi? We're going to see if we can get a kitten to come say hi. Yeah, I guess you could photocopy them. I've never really thought about that. Because I never know what the rules are around stuff, so I'm always really careful. Because I sell my cards, right? So I have to be a bit more aware of like the angel policies and whatnot of the companies. So, but like the stickers, like these are stunning. And they're only one-sided. So they're pretty easy to use. But the fussy cut, like, and then you have like these little pockets. Like, they're just really, really pretty. So, I'll flip through there quickly so you guys can look, and then we'll start making envelopes. But I'm good, thank you, Angela, for asking. You just noticed my fingernails. Yeah. What do you think? I love them, but that's always very subjective. My mom always looks at me kind of funny when I do stuff like that with my nails. I don't think she quite gets what I'm up to, but that's okay. She doesn't have to. I'm old now, so I mean, that's also subjective, but I'm at an age where my mom doesn't need to worry about what I'm up to, is more what I meant by that statement. But yeah, and you guys know that some people don't like people. I like people. I think they just add a little bit of something fun on a project. But yeah, like look at, oh, so pretty. Well, Chris doesn't get a say in the length of my nails. But he doesn't mind. I mean, I've had nails for so long that, like, I don't, oh, he did see me without nails when we were in the heat of COVID. I took them off for a while, and these stickers are transparent, right? So when you pull them up, see if I can get a corner up, there we go. You just get, like, they would look phenomenal on anything, which is really cool. So I have no idea what I'm going to use this for, but, like, look how pretty this is. Wow. It's like feathers. But I love the movement. And then you get to the back, which we're almost at. And then you get this, well, I like this map. This is cool. But here's one more sticker sheet of like longer ones. So you could like die cut this or whatever. And then this one pops out and it gives you these huge pockets and tucks and stuff. Like, I don't even know if you guys can see that. And then like this just has this cool like snowflake pattern on it. And then of course this is the back of the book. But like, how cool is this? Have you guys seen these? I've never seen these before. They're Ciao Bella, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, ciaobellapaper.com. My local store brought them in because you guys know I try really hard to support local because I don't want them to close. So that was this really pretty Winter Wonderland one. Like, I don't know if you can get them online. I've never seen these before. Maybe you can. Maybe like scrapbook.com has them or something. And then this was the other one. So obviously that one's very Christmassy, wintry themed. And then this one's just kind of vintagey themed. And I love it. I have no idea what I'm going to do with it. But like, I love it. Like, I especially love this page. You guys know that I love teapots and teacups. So this page is just, like, really my jam. I don't know what I would do with birds, but birds could be cool. And then you kind of have these, like, little... Hello, Harriet. How are you, my friend? I'm glad you made it. Yeah, see, I don't even know. Like, your local store would have to intentionally try to bring these in, I think. Like, look at the cool cracks they have in this paper. It's not in the paper, it's in the print, but like, how neat is that? Like, this is just really cool. So, of course I had to buy them, although I honestly have no idea. Ooh, I like this. That's really pretty. I don't know what I would do with it, but it's incredibly pretty, and I'm really excited to have them. But yeah, I'd never seen them before. And then I like junk journal-y stuff, like pockets and tucks and flips and all that stuff. So yeah, we always need more stuff for our stash. Oh, Peggy, I need to use stuff out of my stash. I need to stop buying stuff probably. But then how would you ever know? Like, look how cool these pockets are. Like, that's so cool. And then this one, I guess you're supposed to cut that out and you'd have little tuck spots as well. So cool. But yeah, I just wanted to show these to you guys because I didn't know they existed and I was so excited when I found them. There is another one that they brought in, but it was very Christmas and like red and green Christmas, which you know isn't really my jam. It was pretty, but that's not generally my style. So, but yeah, this one even has like little like things you can cut out. Little words, little sentences. And then we're at the back, so now it has this like really cool pullout with, you know, I don't know, I thought this was really neat. And I'd never seen something like this. So, I don't know, I got really excited and then wanted to share it with you guys because you're my people. Because, you know, I show my husband, but he's like, yeah, it's nice. He's like, yeah, that's great, Ciara. That's great. And then this, I'm going to show you this really quick, and then we'll start making envelopes. I've never seen this, and I thought this was so cool. If you guys remember back when I made my journal, when I started making my bullet journal in the beginning of the year, so I guess it would have been in December of last year, I guess, when I made it, I said that I wanted to make a 3D project in 2024. And I haven't made one yet, and we're in November. Well, I mean, we're in November as of tomorrow, so. So I picked up this cool memory decks from All in Create, and it's this like box thing, right? And then you have the stakes, and you make all these cool things to add into it. So this is the bottom, and there's so many dies that go with it if you wanted them all. Like, there's what, 1, 2, 3, 5, 10, 13 different dies that go with just this box that have like little houses and like a kabuki house and a fence, and like it's just really neat. So I thought, because you guys know I like to make mixed media projects, and I've been talking about starting a journal, and I just have not gotten there, an art journal, that this would be a fun project to work on. So we would just be creating, like, they're not tags necessarily, although they're kind of similar-esque, and then they go in the box. So you just create a bunch of projects and then they go in the box. And I just thought that was really neat. So this is my plan for my mixed media. And it's going to take me a while. Like, I would say you could fit quite a few in there, I would think. I don't know how many, because I've never seen this either. So I don't know. I was just having fun in the store, and I spent, you know, all the monies. But I thought it would just be really fun, right? Yeah. So, but yeah, I thought that would be kind of fun. So today we're making envelopes. So how is everybody? Tell me how everything's been going on. Harriet, you're here. Hello, my friend. I'm glad you made it. Angela, love the books. I do the same. It's always nice to have stuff stashed away, especially things you love. And then you find a use for it later. That's kind of what I'm thinking, right? Like, I might just every once in a while trim a few things out as I need them, especially the stickers. You know I'm going to use those because you guys know I love stickers. Betty, you made it. Hello, Betty. How are you? Betty, can I show the card that you made me? Is that okay? You let me know if it's okay, and then I'll show the ladies who are hanging out in here today, if that's okay. Angela, that's how my husband reacts to you. Yeah, like, he's super supportive. My husband is incredibly supportive, but it doesn't mean anything to him, right? He's like, oh yeah, that's nice. Like, I get all excited about a new paper or whatever, and he's just like, oh yeah, that's nice. Like, because it doesn't mean anything to him, you know? So he's incredibly supportive, but it, you know, it's not the same. So Betty made me, I see that you said yes. Betty made me a birthday card, and it is really pretty, and I wanted to show you guys. So I don't know if you guys saw last live, Peggy had made me a birthday card, and I shared hers on the channel. So this is the birthday card that Betty made me. Is that not really, really pretty? I'll hold it up so you guys can see it. And she's popped up the panel too, so it's like raised. Hopefully you guys can see that okay on the camera there. I'll kind of tip it a little. You can see like the image is raised up. Yeah, and then she's lined it with like a foiled or a metallic paper. So it's very, very, very pretty. Thank you so much, Betty. It was really sweet to open it up and enjoy it. And she, of course, she wrote me a lovely note on the inside. And she has foil on the inside as well, which is pretty cool. So, but yeah, that is the card that Betty sent me for my birthday, because my birthday was a couple of weeks ago. So thank you, Betty. All right, we're making envelopes today. Yeah, exactly. Harriet, you have a new cat at your house. A stray we've been caring for about 6 months has started coming inside. So now we've got 2. Oh, Harriet, that's lovely. Will you show us a picture in the group if the cat's okay with having a picture taken? I'd love to see. Angela and mine too, not. Yeah, just not the same enthusiasm, which is fair. I mean, it's not his thing. And he likes football. And I'm always like, oh, yay, go team, go. So, I mean, it's fair that it's not his jam. Because, yeah. If the cat doesn't mind. Well, I've had some cats not like to have their pictures taken. You know, so I always, especially a stray, if it's a bit skittish or it's a bit uncomfortable, I always try to be respectful, right? Because you guys know I am a big cat person. So I try to be very respectful of the cat's needs, especially if they're not used to people. I mean, we worked with a couple that were not. Actually, when we were fostering, we ended up with mostly babies. We pretty much got mostly pregnant moms when we were fostering. So I don't know. I don't want her to push it if the cat's not, you know, feeling it. That's perfectly okay. But I would love to see if the cat doesn't mind. All right, so we're going to pick papers for the cards that do not have an envelope. So I'm thinking white for this one because I don't have gold. And I don't know if I don't have enough colors here. I'm probably going to have to pull some other paper, but we can start here. So I'm thinking white for that Slimline. And you guys know if you ever have any questions for me, you ask away. I mean, you guys hang out with me all the time, but if you have any questions, please ask away. You know I'm happy to answer them. I'm going to have to move these over. I think they're just going to fall. Maybe I'll set them over there. There we go. In the Facebook group, yeah, sorry, that's what I meant. You can't put pictures in the chat, sadly. Yeah, I don't think you guys can do much of anything in the chat, like links or pictures or anything like that. I don't think you can do any of that unless I allow it, and I don't know how to do that. So I don't even know if you can actually at all, unless you're a moderator maybe. But yeah, so I'm thinking white for this one, and I'm thinking black for this one because that makes the most sense to me. So I just have a stack of cards sitting over here that need envelopes because they do not currently have them. So there's a range of, there's a couple of 5x7s, a couple of Slimline, a couple of mini Slimline. I don't generally make my own A2 cards, envelopes, sorry. I don't make my own envelopes because they're so easily accessible and inexpensive that I just tend to purchase them. But if you guys want me to make one, I can. I just generally do not. What do I want for this one? I kind of like this purple, although it's not the purple that's in it. Yeah, I kind of still like the purple. I'm going purple. Beth, you've been really excited about this live? How come? Just because we're making envelopes, or what were you thinking? I'm thinking this light pink. Oh no, did I not grab a light pink? I could have swore I did. Oh no, unless I put it somewhere, which I sometimes do that. I guess I must have put it somewhere. Yep, I guess I didn't grab a pink. I was thinking a pink for this one would be really pretty, but I don't. All right, I'm thinking maybe the light blue, or the light tealy color for that guy. I'm thinking the black for this one. That just makes the most sense to me. I'm not going to have enough sheets of paper here, but these are just the really, because you guys know I like to use this really pearly, this is basil, pearly basil cardstock when I make envelopes, just because I think it's really pretty. What do I want to do? for you. Oh, now I kind of wish I'd have bought 2 of that color because that would have been really pretty. Which one did I put with that color? I might switch them. No, I kind of like that. What do I want to put with the white? Oh, this one has an envelope. I just have to finish making the envelope. Do you guys remember I couldn't remember how to use my envelope thing last time we did this? So I made this envelope out of this kind of ugly colored card. But then I was like, this kind of goes together. So I'm just going to finish building that. And then that's going to be that's envelope. Envelopes, but I love you guys too. Oh, thank you, Beth. That's incredibly sweet of you. Hello, the junk journaling Southern gal. How are you? You can, if you don't mind, let me know what your name that I can call you, or I can call you Southern gal, or you let me know what you're comfortable with. And we're just picking papers to make envelopes at the moment. I'm trying to decide. I just have a stack over here of cards that need envelopes. What do I want to use? White. And I guess I could just use that really pretty white for this one. Let's go that way. All right. White for that one. What would I use this purple one for? Maybe you, although it's kind of a pale purple. It's not quite. I'm thinking I might use the blue for this one, though. That's kind of pretty. Cream. I still have a few more cards sitting over here. Not a lot, though. I almost bought enough sheets for this. Not quite, but almost. And I don't remember if I think I still have a few more of these in my paper bin over there. Purple. I mean, I could go purple with this, although it's a lot more pink than purple. If you guys have any opinions, let me know your thoughts. I wonder, I'm trying to remember how much paper I need for mini Slimline cards. I wonder if I could get away with one 12 by 12 sheet for 2. I don't know if I can, though. I think I have to. Let me think about that for a second. Let me grab my, sorry, I think you just saw my side. My shirt was raised up there. Let me grab my cutters and we will, not that drawer, that drawer. We will look at what we're after here. So I use scoreboards for my envelopes because I make so many of them that it makes more sense to me to use, you know, scoreboards. But that means I also need a trimmer. And I'm trying to remember what, because I like to use, I have a Slimline one. But I usually like to use this one for mini Slimline. Like flower card on that one. Flower card. Which flower card, my friend? Do you mean this one? You mean like the 2 that are currently sitting here? I just felt like it was kind of the wrong shade, although, I mean, it's still pretty paper regardless. Oh, my hair's in the way. Because what's my mini Slimline? 3 by 6, right? Yeah, so I usually use this one for that. You can go 3 by 6, 7 5/8 by 2 3/4. So I don't think you can, well, no, because it would be 6. Okay, so you can't get 2 out of 1, sadly. That would have been cool, but that's not going to happen. And then, of course, the standard Slimline is, the envelope is 9 inches by 11.5 inches. Okay, so we're going, you think the flowery one for this paper? Okay. And then I still have, I mean, you could go green with the Halloween one. Well, that'd be kind of fun. Dang commercial. Oh, I'm sorry. Hello, Linda. How are you today? And then this kind of cream one. I'm thinking, I don't know. What do I want to do with the cream one? We could do that guy with the cream one. He's kind of cute. The commercials always scare you? Oh, I'm sorry, Peggy. Is it because I seem quiet? Hopefully the microphone sounds better today. I had a couple of technical issues in the last couple, so. All right, I'm thinking that I'm going to do that for that guy. And I still need to find a few more sheets of cardstock. So I need 4 more short sheets of cardstock. I'm hoping I can find a pink one, though, because I feel like these cards still need envelopes. Oh, I'm sorry, you guys. I don't mean for you to jump when the silly ads come on. All right, give me 1 sec here. I'm just gonna dig through my bin of paper, see if I can find a few more sheets, because literally those are all the cards I need envelopes for. So if we can get them all done, then I am winning. So give me 2 seconds here. Let me see what I can find, because I'm hoping I still have a couple more of those really pretty sheets from the last time we made a whole bunch of envelopes, which was months and months ago. Ugh. I'm just gonna bring my large bin of paper over. Okay. Let me dig through this for a sec, because I honestly think I have a few more of those really pretty sheets in here. Because I think they're so fun for envelopes. I do too. I have this guy for sure. Oh, I have a few here. We have kind of a reddy pink, a teal, a really pale purple that's really pretty. Are these all them? Oh, green. Another green. Apparently I liked green at the time. I don't think we're going to use the green. Oh, I have 3 green. How did that happen? Weird. I don't think we're going to use the green, although that pale purple is really pretty. Put the green back. I mean, I can use just regular 12 by 12 cardstock too, if I can find like a pretty... Okay, those are the only ones I have that are still shimmery. Would we use any of those for these cards? I love that color. I don't even know. I mean, we could use that color for this 5 by 7. That's pretty. Okay. And then what do we got? I have this kind of purpley one. I mean, we could use blue for this 5 by 7. Because it does have a little bit of blue in it. So it's not as if, I don't know. I'll think on that one. And then this guy could do that guy. And then I still have 1 card that still needs an envelope. Maybe I can just find a nice, I don't even know what I would use for that. Not your fault, it's YouTube. Well, thanks for being understanding, guys. I really appreciate that. Well, you can remove the ads, Linda, completely, but because that's the only way I make any money off of the channel, I do have them like very, very low. Like they're supposed to be very conservative. Shows you one every once in a while. But they get a bit aggressive on the ads even when I have it turned to pretty low, I found. Because I'll go back later after the live is uploaded and I'll go and like delete all the ads they've put in and put like 1 in every half an hour kind of thing. Because like they're kind of aggressive with the ads. They're a little more aggressive than I feel they need to be. Woo! I could do that orange. No, it's too burnt. Too much of a burnty orange. Give me 2 seconds. I'm just going to find a pink-ish card paper. And then we're going to, or maybe a yellowy one. I don't know. Let's see what I've got in here. I have this kind of cool textured-y paper. That's kind of fun. Okay, well we could, excuse me, use that one. Or, let's see. See, I don't have a lot of good pink paper anymore. I use it too often. For envelopes, I mean, like that's what I tend to use it for. I have this fun textured, oh no, it has a big chunk cut out of it. Never mind, can't use that one. I use that one to make something, apparently. Well, I have this one. That's pink. That's cut up. That's not going to help us any. I don't know. What do you guys think of this one? Oh, whoa, okay. That's a vast change in color there. I was thinking this side. You guys tell me what you're thinking. I had to walk away for a minute. I love that snowman card. Yeah, that snowman card's my family. Isn't that cute? It's me and Chris and then all our cats. This one? Okay, we're going with that one for that guy. And then we'll put you back. And then I can put my bin away. And then we'll start making some envelopes. This bin is heavy. Oh, 12 by 12 paper is heavy. There we go. Okay. Okay. All right. I need a trimmer. I'm just going to grab my rotary trimmer because I think it's the easiest. Okay. I was just surprised at how crazy the sides were. Like one's kind of this really mild pinkish color and then the other side's this like super vibrant pink. Which will be really pretty on the inside of the envelope, I think. So I'm just gonna finish this guy up real quick so I can get him out of the way, and then we'll actually start cutting paper down. What did I miss? Beth, my envelopes are always black or white, but you've started using colored envelopes to match up the lot. Yeah, I don't know. I do find that a lot of my A2 envelopes tend to be white, black, or craft. So when I make my own envelopes, I tend to make them a little more exciting, you know? Just because I can, I guess, really. It's the only reason. Because I find, yeah, that as a general rule, envelopes are kind of boring. You can buy colored ones. Like I have some metallic colored ones that I bought from Simon. It says stamp. Like a while ago. Because they have some beautiful metallic envelopes. If you're ever in the market for metallic envelopes, Simon has a lot of really pretty ones. So if you ever see in like one of my shorts, if you're watching something and it's an A2 sized envelope and it's like metallic, it was probably from Simon. Because that is where I tend to buy them. So it is probably from there. Otherwise, this one, Linda? Betty, I pretty much only use my 12 by 12 paper to make envelopes. My solid colored cardstock. Not my pattern paper. I don't use those to make envelopes. Well, that's not true. Actually, I do if it's like a folio or, you know, something like that. I do actually use my pattern paper for that. Thank you, Linda. Yeah, I made that card a couple weeks ago, I think. Pretty sure. And it's getting this funky green envelope. You have an envelope maker thingy? Yeah, it's alcohol inks. And then there's like a bronze. I painted a bronze paint just like around the leaves. That was a really pretty card. Teresa, you bet you're really late and you've been looking forward to this. Oh, you're not late, my friend. We only just started half hour ago. Loads of time, loads of time. We have so many envelopes to make that we'll be here a little while. At least that's my plan. You guys, you'll come and go as you need, but my plan is to hang out until I have all of these envelopes made, which will take, I don't know, as long as it takes. I don't know how long it's going to take. And this envelope I already had made. I'm just finishing it so that I can put this card in it. There, perfect. So this is what my Slimline envelopes end up looking like. We're going to make one here in a second, but that's what they end up looking like. Yeah. So you can make mini Slimline envelopes with the Slimline envelope maker. However, I don't, because I find they're too big. And my card just kind of, so if I had bits that were hanging off, like this one doesn't have anything hanging off of it, right? Not really. No, it doesn't actually. So I would just make it the other way, but I'm going to show you. So let me just separate out my cardstocks because I'm going to cut them all. We're going to assembly line this action. So let me grab all the mini Slimline. These are both 5x7. That one's mini Slimline. Yeah, see, this is my family. when you were talking about this one a minute ago. So that's Christopher and me. And then we have Shadow and Mist and Ember and Shade. So those are all of my cats. So that's like my little family. So these are, I think I have a majority of Slimline that need envelopes because that's pretty normal for me. Yeah. I'm pretty sure these are all Slimline. Oh, there's another 5x7 actually. Separate that one out, Slimline, and I'm pretty sure the next one's Slimline as well. Yeah, it is. Okay. So just because I have to cut the cardstocks to different sizes, right? So, Dawn, you have a mini Slimline envelope die? Do you? Who's it from? I have a Slimline die that I got from Trinity, but it doesn't fit through my die cutting machine nicely, so I tend not to use it. I should use it. Actually, you know what? I have one from Simon. Now that I've said that, I have a Slimline die from an envelope die from Simon Says Stamp, and I don't use it because, again, I find that it doesn't fit through the die cutting machine easily, and so that just kind of makes me grumpy. So the Stamps of Life. Oh, I haven't heard of that company. Very cool. Is that what you prefer to use to make your envelopes? All right. Teresa, I think Lisa Horton in the UK did a mini slimline die, if memory serves. There's a few, I'm pretty sure. Because, like I said, I have one from Simon Says Stamp. And then I also have a slimline die from Trinity Stamps. So, all right, I'm going to cut these guys down first. So, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so I like to use this guy for my slimline and A2, if I was going to make an A2. And I believe we're going to use it for 5x7 as well. Yeah. Yeah, I am. So, but I'm going to use the slimline one for my big slimlines. Because I make so many envelopes that it's just easier for me to just use this, really, than to run dies through constantly. Although if you were doing it, like, at the time, which is what I should do, I don't. But I probably should. Hopefully I'm got everything in frame here. You guys can still see. Hey, yeah. I find when I do lives, my desk is like a disaster zone. It's kind of funny. Like, it's just so bad. I have a mini slimline envelope. I forget about it until you just said that. Oh, Harriet, nice. Yeah, see, I think most of the companies, when slimlines and mini slimlines got really popular again, I think most of the companies made an envelope die for them. Dawn, check it out. Do you mean the company? The Stamps of Life? There's so many companies out there. I can't even keep up. Like, there's just so many companies. All right, so my mini slimlines are 3x6. So in my trusty little sheet here, it'll say for 3x6. I don't know how well you guys can see that. Here, let's see if I can hold that up and get that in focus. So for 3x6, my cardstock needs to be 7 5/8, and then I'm going to punch it 2 3/4. So hopefully that kind of makes sense because they lay out your sizes in here. So, and I'll show you here in a second. But yeah, so for 3x6, my cardstock has to be 7 5/8. So hopefully if you, actually they also come with a centimeter. So if you don't work in inches, there is a centimeters one as well. So 7 5/8, right? Yes, just triple checking that I have my stuff right. Does anyone know if it costs more to mail a mini slimline card? I don't believe so, Peggy. You know, Peggy, you asked that once before, and I was thinking about it, and every time one of my American pen pals, because I have quite a few American pen pals, they always just have one forever stamp on everything they send me. So, I don't know. All right, so we're aiming for 7 5/8. Yeah, see, this is going to be in the way. Let me see if I can just shift this out of the way. Why did I put the 5x7 ones? Oh, they're all here. Then I can move that over a little bit. There. So every time, yeah, unless it's really thick, because sometimes they'll send me really thick things. Otherwise, it just always has a forever stamp. So you guys seem to just, it doesn't matter if it's, like for us in Canada, we have like we call them permanent stamps. We don't have forever stamps. They're permanent stamps. And we have a permanent stamp, an international stamp, and a USA stamp. And they're 3 different prices within, right? You have to be under, I think it's like 33 ounces or something. But you have those 3 different. For you guys, it seems like you have the forever stamp and it works like within the US and Canada. I could be incorrect because I'm not American. But from what people have mailed to me, that seems to be what you guys have. So pretty cool. All right, 5/8 is between 3/4 and, right? Ooh, let me double check my fractions here. Yeah, 5/8 is between 1/2 and 3/4. So 7 5/8 is right there. Right? Pretty sure. Yeah. Is there different prices to forever stamps? You guys, so this is the problem is when you're talking different countries, right? So, because for me, I have 3 different prices for each stamp. So I don't, it depends on where I'm mailing something to as to whether or not what I'm paying for it, right? All right. Bernie, hello. You just found me a couple of days ago and now you caught a live. Lucky me. Oh, that's very sweet. Thank you. Aw. Did you guys see the channel hit 8,000 subscribers today? I don't know if you guys caught that, but yeah, we hit 8,000 subscribers today. So incredibly exciting. Like that's so exciting. Yeah, because I've had my channel for a little while, and we hit 7,000 at the beginning of October, and then 8,000 by the end of October, which is pretty huge. And if you guys have been with me for a little bit, you know that my goal is to try to hit 10,000 by the end of the year. So we have 2 full months left, and we have 2,000 to hit 10,000. So yeah, that's incredibly exciting. So thank you guys for coming to hang out with me. Like it's just phenomenal. Like, I don't know. I'm just so excited. Oh, like, I don't even know what to say. Thank you, Beth. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks, Peggy. Teresa, you're new as well? Well, welcome. You are my Therese. I'm sorry, I called you Teresa. It's Therese. Apparently I can't read today. My bad. Sorry about that. Thank you, Beth. Dawn, the prices also differ if you're mailing 6x6 or 5x5. Yeah, that's true. If it's kind of an odd size. I generally don't make my cards odd sizes. So are you, Beth, if it's okay to ask, or sorry, Dawn, is it okay to ask what part of the world you're from? Because maybe that would differentiate as well as to what you have to pay for your cards to mail. That one, and then one more Slimline. You're in the US. Okay. Same, or not same for me, sorry, but yes, you guys, yeah. See, I don't know much about you guys mailing stuff out. Therese, congratulations. You are so lovely and clear and not one book spell. Aw, thank you. That's incredibly sweet of you to say. Thank you so much. Yeah, we have a pretty great group of people that hang out with me. Is that why, Peggy? See, I don't generally make square cards, so I don't usually know. Like, I'm pretty set on my A2. Like, A2 is what I make vastly more than anything else, and then I, of course, Slimline, Mini Slimline, and 5x7. Oh, I have made one square card in the history of my channel, I believe. Okay, fair. Yeah, I mean, you'd know better than I would, as I don't think I've ever tried to mail a square card. So, fair enough. All right, we're gonna cut 5x7. So if we pull out our trusty, I make 5x7 on here as well. You can pretty much make every size of card on this guy. This 1, 2, 3 punch board. I think you can make slimline cards on here too. I've done it in the past. You just have to trim things off of them. They don't look as nice. So I generally don't, but you can. So if I want to make 5x7, I need paper cut to 9 7/8. So that's what we're going to do next. 9 7/8. Oh, let's not. Let's cut this way so I can cut that strip off. And pretty much all of the paper I'm using is from Basil, just so you guys know. If you remember, we'll see if you guys remember. If you remember, how long have you been with my channel? Like, some of you ladies are newer, which is phenomenal. Some of you ladies, have you been with me since the beginning? 7/8. 9 7/8, which should be right there. Peggy, I think you've been with my channel since the beginning, if I recall. I believe. I could be wrong, but I think you've been with me pretty much since I started the channel. Because I started the channel Was it 19? Shoot, I'm gonna have to think on that now. Yeah, when did I start my channel? 19? 20? 19. I want to say 19. I could be wrong, but I want to say 19. The paperweight, oh, let's see if it tells me. They're not super heavy duty. I don't think it tells me. No, it tells me the size and what lot it's from and the color name. They're not, it's not, it's, You can see that it's not a super heavy card, but I would say it's probably in the 60s because it's not super flimsy. Right? Like it's not terribly flimsy, but it's not heavy either. So I would say it's probably around a 60 is my guess, because it doesn't say on the paper. Peggy, you've been with me since 2020. Dawn, you found me last night. That's awesome, Dawn. Lovely to have you. Beth, not too long. Bernie, we are used to have a link to way more envelope sizes than what's listed there. Yeah, there's actually a website, and I don't remember it off the top of my head, that you can type in the size of something and they will tell you what to cut it down to for this, the 123 envelope punch. But I don't, like, you can Google it, but I don't remember the name of the website off the top of my head. You'd have to go looking for it, but there is still one out there. Hopefully that answered your question, Janet. Let me know what you think, but I'm pretty sure it's around a 60 pound. 65 maybe. Harriet, you've been watching my channel pretty much from the start. Yeah, I want to say this is my 4th year of the 12 weeks of Christmas series. So maybe I started my channel in 2020. I'd have to go back and look at old videos. I've been doing it for what feels like a fair amount of time. Therese, you've been following since my Xmas series. Which one? Because I do 2 Christmas series on the channel. I do Christmas in July, so every card in July is a Christmas card. And then I also do the 12 weeks of Christmas, which starts in October. But like I said, I've been doing it now for about 4 years, I believe. You're welcome, Janet. Hopefully that answered the question. Yeah. It's just the Basel cardstock, so whatever their paperweight is. But I want to say it's around a 60 pound. And I forget my measurement because now I got talking to you guys instead. 5 by 7, 9 7/8. Okay, that's what I thought, but I would rather be sure than cut my paper wrong because I don't have any replacement paper. If I cut it all wrong, I'm going to have to go buy new paper. Oh, no. That shifted a touch. All right. Okay. And then one more 5 by 7, and then we're going to cut slimline paper. So 9 and 7/8. Where is everybody from? I know where some of you are from because you hang out with me every week, but if you're comfortable sharing with me, what part of the world are you from? Peggy, I know you're in Arizona. Beth, you're in Florida, right? You guys will have to remind me. I might be a little confused. I want to say Beth is in Florida. Peggy's in Arizona. Oh, Bernie, you're from Colorado. Very cool. Cleveland, Switzerland. Wow. Sandra. That would be cool. Beth, yeah, Florida. Okay. I remember now. I was pretty sure you said Florida last time we were talking about it. But sometimes I get confused, you know. It's the 12 weeks this October. Oh, okay. So this October. So this year is, yeah, because I'm on my 4th year, I believe, of the 12 weeks of Christmas. So, Therese, you're from the UK. Oh, very, very cool. Harriet, Texas. Yes, I knew where you were from. I was pretty sure. All right, we got this stack to cut. So this stack we use the Slimline one for, and it wants me to do paper size 9 by 11.5. So because we cut this one into a rectangle because it's so long, like whereas these ones are all square, these ones all get to be rectangles. So 9 by 11.5. All right. Nope. Yep, that's right. Oh, you guys. Oh, yeah, 9 by 11.5. If I say it a few times, I'm less likely to forget, then I'm less likely to cut it wrong. All right, so we're going to go 9. 9, and not on an angle. There we go. Let's cut it straight, and 11.5. And do you guys celebrate Christmas? Does everybody celebrate Christmas? Or you just come and hang out because you like the snowflake cards? 11.5. There we go. There we go. I celebrate Christmas. I love Christmas. Howdy. Oh, Therese, that's really cute. Peggy, you're going to start decorating for Christmas tomorrow? Lovely. Beth, you put in a naked tree. Beth, you have a naked tree. What are you telling me, my friend? No Christmas for you? You have a naked tree? Christmas, very, very cool. Yeah, everybody seems to, or so far, everybody who said something does. What is your favorite Christmas tradition if you have one? I have a couple, and I'm always, Christmas is my favorite holiday because I love to give presents. Like one of my favorite things ever is to give people presents. So I love Christmas for that. Thanksgiving is my second favorite holiday because it's my birthday, or like right around my birthday. So I get to have Thanksgiving dinner for my birthday. Because you guys, if you know, Canadian Thanksgiving's in October, right? So. Oh, I love that magazine picture. Dina, what magazine picture? Can somebody put in chat and ask Dina if she's back at the beginning of the live? Because the only magazine, I think, was from what we were looking at earlier. And sadly, me saying it won't do her any good until she gets to this point. Beth, yes to Christmas. You don't decorate early. When do you start decorating, Beth? Sandra, I'm sorry, Sandra, is it Sandra Fee or Faye? Or am I okay to just call you Sandra? You let me know what you're more comfortable with. Christmas is my fave. Yeah, I am a big fan of Christmas. I love giving presents. And I love turkey dinner. And we only have it twice a year, right? So Sandra is okay? Okay, perfect. Beth, you don't decorate till the 15th of December? Or like the 15th of November? Okay, 9. You don't decorate till the 15th of December? When do you take everything down? Like you don't keep the decorations up for very long? I generally don't put up anything until after Remembrance Day. Christmas night? You take everything down Christmas night? Wow. Okay. The end of January. Okay, I like it. I decorate after Remembrance Day. That's when I aim for. So usually depends, because my husband and I we do it together. So we usually decorate his days off after the 11th. Is usually when we do it. You start taking down Christmas night. That sounds like a lot of work for like, what, 10 days of Halloween decorations? Or sorry, Christmas decorations? Harriet, you decorate the first weekend of December. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, because you guys' Thanksgiving is the end of November, correct? So that makes sense. You take yours down after New Year's, sometimes right after, sometimes the week after. I love the tree lights, so I like to leave them up as long as possible. Yeah, I love looking at the tree. And I like putting presents under it. Like I said, again. And then I have to put something the cats can play with under the tree, you know, because cats and the tree, it's usually pretty hilarious. Because every year it's like they're rediscovering that we put up a Christmas tree. It's just so much fun. Therese, you said I found that Eastern European and Catholics decorate really late. Okay, I didn't know that. Very cool. I don't really decorate at all. I don't even own a tree. Fair. I mean, you don't have to have the decorations to celebrate Christmas. I mean, really, it's to each their own. Did I just switch those? I did too. That one's supposed to be with that one. That one's with that one. Like, why is this one with the green one? There we go. That was confusing for a second. 9. Why would they panic, Brittany? Because Thanksgiving is late. When is Thanksgiving this year? Usually it's somewhere around the 20th, I believe, right? You guys will have to correct me because, of course, again, I'm not American. I've already had my Thanksgiving. So you correct me if I'm incorrect. All right, one more cut and then we're going to start making envelopes. It's the 28th. Oh, wow. Okay, it is late. Wow. Oh, Therese. You were goth once too. Weren't we all at one stage of life? I don't know. Yeah. Can someone please put in the chat for Dina that she needs to catch up to the live if she actually wants me to answer the questions for her? Because sadly, otherwise, I'm going to answer them now, but she's not going to see it for like 45 minutes. Can someone put that in there for me, please? Please, please. Because, yeah, Dina is seeing the magazines from the beginning of the live. So she's like 50 minutes behind us. Okay. I'm going to put my trimmer away because I should not need it anymore. And now we can start. Thank you, Therese. Muchly appreciated, my friend. All right. We're going to build some lines first just because they're on top. Thanks, Beth. Thanks, guys. Once Dina gets caught up to us here, I'll actually answer that question for her. Okay, I'm going to start with the slimline. This one's kind of funny. I love the envelopes that it makes, but it's kind of funny. So you have to, and we're going to make sure I remember how to do this. You slide that bad boy in the corner there. Where is my scoring tool? I like to use the Tim Holtz rub-on tool, the ball end. You actually can't buy these anymore, which makes me kind of sad. Because I really like this thing. But, yeah, you can't use it anymore. Or you can't buy them anymore. You can still find them in random places, I believe. So then you have to put this in the notch. And then you, like, drive it down this cool little thinger-ding there. It's so funny. I love it. And then I flip that up and I do the score line. But that's what creates those cool flaps. You would have seen it when I glued up the green one. And then you flip her and do it again. And then you flip it over, over, and do it for the other side. This, it's kind of funny. I don't know what you do if your blade ever gets dull. I mean, maybe you can buy a replacement of this. I haven't looked because I only use it for that. Did we Maybe fast forward to where the live is currently at and rewatch start later. Yeah, so I can answer her question. Because, I mean, I can answer her question right now, but she's not going to hear it for quite a while. She's going to think I'm ignoring her, which I'm not. Yeah, so that gives you, like, the inside of the envelope. And then we flip this bad boy over and cut the other side. And just make sure it's tight to the corner. And that's how we make slimline cards with this guy. Now, there are so many other ways to make, slimline envelopes, not cards. Because we're making the envelope. And I mean, you could rescore, you could like redo your score lines, but you don't need to at this point. Thank you, Harriet. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate that. Well, that apparatus is interesting. I love how you said that, Beth. That apparatus. Yeah, so then that creates the envelope, right? So then we're just going to fold over our score lines. And there's your slimline envelope. I love it for slimlines because I make a lot of slimline cards, right? So for me, it makes sense to... This is the slimline one specifically, though, right? I have 2. Because again, I make so many cards. So then we'll just tape that up and there's your envelope for this to slide into, right? So there we go. So we're going to assembly line this. So now we're going to do the next one. I'm not going to fold the next one. I only showed the other. But this is the slimline punch board. Get off there. This is specifically for slimline cards. You can use it for mini slimline as well, but I don't like it as much because they're quite large. So if you make your mini slimlines bigger than I do, like I make mine 3x6, this is asking you to make them like an inch larger than what I make. So the envelope is too large for my mini slimlines. That's why I don't make mini slimlines with this, but you can. You can also make bases on here if you wanted to. So if you cut, like that's why it's telling you the card size. So if you're like 7 inches by 6 inches, and then you score your card base here, it gives you bases as well. If that's something you wanted to do. It's pretty cool. If you make a lot of slimline cards, this is pretty neat. Unless you want to use a die. That works too. The regular envelope punch board will make slimline envelopes. However, you have to know the measurements because they're not on the board itself. I can get those for you. I have them written down somewhere. But you have to cut off the lip, if that makes sense. As you know how an envelope has kind of like a point, you have to cut the point off because it's too long for the slimline card, if that makes sense. I made envelopes, I don't remember. We did a live a long time ago. I think it was June. No, it was longer than that. And I showed it in there that you can use just this board for everything if you want to. You just have to modify it a bit. So like this was the board I had to start with and I used it for everything. I still pretty much use it for everything. The only exception is large slimline cards, just because I make so many of them. It makes more sense to me to have a punch board, but you don't have to have this punch board by any means. You can make them on the other one. If you give me 1 sec, Kathy, I can grab you those measurements. I'm not going to use it to make one in this, but I can get the measurements for you. I have them written down somewhere here. 1 sec. Let me see if I can find it quickly. Oh yeah, here we go. Okay, so if you're going to do a mini slimline, and your slimline would have to be the same size as mine, because of course I've measured it to this, which is 3.5 by 8.5, I believe. Yeah, so this is what you'd need. So this is doing a slimline envelope with this kind of board. So your paper is going to be 9 3/4 and your punch point is going to be 3 1/8. Because I used to use this to make my slimline envelopes as well, but they're just not quite as polished. And because I sell my cards, I do try to really make them look pretty, even the envelopes. So, but yeah, so that is your measurement. Hopefully you can see that really well. I don't know if you want to take a picture or anything, but yeah. So that is that information for you. So you don't have to have the slimline punch. I just have it because I found it easier to have. but you don't need it. You guys know I'm a big believer in using what you have. There we go. Sorry, you guys, I got a little back there. Okay, let's see. Beth, that's a really interesting apparatus. I love that you called it an apparatus. That's so funny. Therese, that's a new contraption to me. Yeah, they only came out with this board last year, I want to say. I've had it about a year, I think. And I just thought it made pretty neat envelopes. And then you don't have to die cut them, right? Because of course you could. You can get a die and die cut them. There's nothing wrong with that. I just found this to be faster than running it through my die cutting machine. Cut. Thank you. Oh, did it not cut the top there? The blade swivels too. So every once in a while I guess I'm too rough with it. There we go. This is the Slimline punch board. Slimline punch board by We Are Memory Keepers. They're both from Memory Keepers. We Are Memory Keepers. But yeah, if you go back and watch my envelope live, I honestly want to say it was probably like 6 months ago. If you go back and watch that video, I used those measurements on this board to make an envelope. So you'll be able to check it out if you want to. You have the original. Harriet, is it the one before the 1, 2, 3? Because I had the one before the 1, 2, 3, and then I sold it because it didn't have this arm. And I found that really irritating when I tried to get my score lines on something like a Slimline card. You can still do it. You can still do it. But I found this way easier if I was making a big envelope, like the 5x7. You kind of want that arm, right? You don't have to have it, but it makes it easier. Oh, Sandra, you're heading out? I also make envelopes with We Are Memory Keepers first version. I watch the replay tomorrow because it's time for me to sleep. Oh, it's just after midnight. Bye, Sandra. Thanks for coming to hang out. I really appreciate that. Lovely to meet you. Lovely to have you come by. I hope you sleep well. Harriet, yeah, the one before the 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I found it, like I've never made a bow or a box with this. I literally only use it for envelopes. But because I make weird sized envelopes, I do find that having the arm just is way better, in my opinion. But you can, of course, do it with the old one. Like, there's no right or wrong, right? It's just different. No right or wrong. You know, I'm a big believer in using what you have. I just also like new toys. I'm really bad for that. Oh, Bernie, are you a punchboard junkie? Yeah, I probably am too. I have quite a few. Well, envelope ones. I only have ones that make envelopes. Bye, Sandra. Sandra headed out. Dawn, the board is on Amazon for $26. Nice. That's not a bad price. Are you going to grab one? Is this something you'd like to use, you think? Do you make a lot of Slimline cards? I think it's pretty neat. I don't know. I like tools, though. I think they're really fun to use. Like, I like collecting, like, tools that make stuff easier. You can, of course, use dies. Like, there's no right or wrong, but... Bernie, candy box, candy bag, emoji. I have them all. Do you really? Do you use them often? Is that something you use fairly often? And Dawn, you're going to grab one? Very cool. Yeah, I'm a big fan of it. Like I said, I have a die, which you can totally use. I find this quicker. I was like, right there. I'm done another envelope. Especially if you do it assembly style, like what I'm kind of doing right now. Right, we cut all our cardstock down, then we're going to score all our paper, then we're going to assemble everything. The candy box is a nutcracker? Well, that's cool. I don't think I've seen those ones. I only have the envelope ones. I haven't seen, I don't think I've ever purchased the other ones. Very cool. And I mean, like I was saying in the beginning, I don't make my own A2 envelopes, although I could. I generally don't, because I find them, they're usually inexpensive to purchase, so I just buy my A2 envelopes. But yeah, the punch boards I just find really cool. My partner doesn't like nutcrackers. That makes me want it now. Oh, Therese, I like it. A little bit of sass going on there. Why do they not like nutcrackers? Is there like a story there, or they just don't like nutcrackers? There's no real set reason. I don't know if Dina ever caught up to us. Do you guys know? I guess not. Hey, I saw you ask there, Harriet, but she never responded, so I don't think she ever caught up to us. I don't really know how else we can, if she didn't see it in the chat, I don't really know how else I can, you know. Betty. Betty likes the sass, don't you, Betty? Dawn, you do birthday, anniversaries, etc. for your church congregation. Very cool. So you make a lot of cards, hey? I have a friend that makes a lot of cards for her church. He thinks they're freaky. Well, I mean, they have a mouth that cracks nuts, so I guess as a man that might be a bit intimidating. I don't know. I meant a cracker, not a nutcracker. Oh, that's funny. So do you mean like a New Year's cracker, like the ones that you bust apart on New Year's? Like one of those kind of crackers? Not a nutcracker. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. I didn't know they had one. I thought you meant like it made a full-on nutcracker, and I was like, holy man, that's cool. Like, wow. That would be really neat. It's been a long day. Fair, Bernie. Fair. It must be late there for you? What time is it? Your mother-in-law loves nutcrackers. She has a huge collection of them. Oh. Wow. 5 p.m. or a.m.? I'm assuming p.m.? If it's 5 p.m., you're not... Oh, no, you're in the States. I got you. I'm confused. You are in the States. Therese is in... I don't remember. I got confused there for a second. Yeah, p.m. You're only an hour ahead of me. Okay. Colorado. You guys even just told me. I'm having one of those days where, like, information's kind of... Whew. Yeah, there we go. Therese is in the UK. Okay. I got you guys confused there for one sec. And say, Therese, it must be late for you. So 11:15. But see, I'm a night owl, so... Beth, you're lost? Oh no, my friend, I'll come find you. What are you lost about? You're in New Jersey. Woo! I don't know if we've had anybody hang out from New Jersey before. That's cool. And it's 7:50, there's 13 p.m. So you're only a couple hours ahead of me. That's not too bad. Betty. I think I have at least 50 nutcrackers, but I'm very particular on what they have to look like. So you collect nutcrackers. Is that what you're telling us, Betty? Very cool. Yeah, Therese, see, I'm a night owl, so me too. I worked nights in healthcare for many, many years. And so I was up, you know, I'd do the 7 to 7 or 8 to 8, or it depended on the day. Sometimes I did the 11 to 7 a.m., just depended on what shift I had picked up that day. So I am a night owl. So for me, like my day, I'm not up in the morning. I'm not a morning person. And I'm up quite late. And it's funny because people get so weird about it. Like they think that it's just like you're being lazy or something. It's really funny the mindset people get in. As if night jobs don't exist. Or that you wouldn't be on a different schedule if you worked a night job. Like it's just really funny. Yes. Oh, Pueblo? I don't know how to pronounce that, Bernie. I'm sorry. The banana belt of Colorado. So not a lot of snow. Oh, well, I'm in northern Canada, or northern British Columbia, Canada, so I get all the snow. It's actually chilly today. It only made it up to like a high of 7 degrees Celsius, which is pretty chilly. Not as chilly as it's gonna get, but bit crisp for autumn. All right, one more slimline, and then we're going to cut the other guys. Beth, everyone just said where they are from, and I'm already lost. Don't feel bad. I'm lost, too. Don't feel bad. There is no pop quiz. As long as you know where I'm from and you're from, we're probably okay. Actually, you don't even need to know where I'm from. Therese, you don't doze off until about 4 to 6 a.m. Yeah, that's about me too. Yep. I'm usually going to bed about 4-ish. I'm usually back up around noon-ish, and then that's my day. Betty, you only bring out a few at Christmas? Aw, how come? Just because there's not as much going on, or? I do know a lot of people when their kids aren't around for Christmas, they don't really celebrate it as much. Linda, did you have to kick her off the phone? Hey, Linda, I'm busy. I'm hanging out with Ciara. We're making envelopes. All right, that is all the slimline bad boys. So we're done with this guy. So I'm just gonna have to put him away so I have a little more desk space. I hope you guys don't mind my very comfy fit. I'm like, I'm gonna wear comfy clothes because it's cold outside. Oh, I just ran into the window. It's cold outside, so I'm just gonna wear my comfy clothes. All right, 5x7. I don't remember what the punch was for 5x7. Let's go look. 4 1/8. All right. Harriet, I like being a night owl, but so often I have to get up early. So I try to go to bed at a decent time. Usually I'm just extra tired at work, though. I had that, when I went to day shifts, ooh, it was bad. I'm never going to be a morning person. I've tried so many times. At this point, I've just accepted that I am who I am, and it's perfectly okay, right? But, yeah, I'm never going to be a morning person. I did nights for too long to ever... I'm never... I can get up and I can function, but it's not good. I feel like garbage. Like, I feel nauseous. Like, it's not good. So I try not to do it. Dawn, you're up at 5:30 every morning. Good for you. That is not my jam. My dad's like that. He's up like prompt, early, every day, and it's not my jam. Good for him, but not so much for me. What did I say I'm punching at? 4 1/8. 4 1/8. So right there. But see the arm? This is why I like having the 1, 2, 3 punch, because that arm is there. And I'm sorry if the punch is a bit loud. On my glass mat, it's a bit loud. I guess I could have moved my glass mat. Well, there you go. I can go to work right now. They just texted me a shift. If you've worked in healthcare, you know what I'm talking about. Let's see, where was I? We were talking about Dawn being up really early. Linda, your sister called, but you're back. 76. I don't know what Fahrenheit is. You'll have to convert it for me if you want me to know. Beth, I would love to stay up, but I work a couple of days a week and it throws me off. I love staying up late. Beth, I'm a night owl. Betty, I understand what you mean about nights. I still do 2 12-hour nights for a client a week, and I'm almost 60. That's what I mean. Like, it's like people want to pretend like night shifts don't exist. So then when you tell them that you sleep at night, they're like, you do what? And yeah, I work a night shift. I sleep during the day. I used to come home when I was in the hospital here. I used to come home at 8 a.m. That was when I got off work. It was 8 a.m. in the morning. Right, I worked 8 to 8, and in the emerge, and yeah. So, and then obviously we fold all the sides, and this is your 5x7. It is a little bit big. We could have sized her down a touch, but I sometimes have stuff sticking off of my 5x7, so I just leave it and just do the kind of standard size, and that just gives me a little freedom if I do have too much stuff sitting off. What did I say? 4 1/8? 4 1/8, yep. Sorry, that was, oh no, I have to score it. Stop that. I got all excited there for a second and forgot I had to score it. Calm down. There we go. Ooh. Sorry if that's loud. Ooh, it is kind of, I hope it's not crazy loud for you guys. We never heard from Dina again, hey? Well, I hope she might have left us. Got irritated because I wasn't responding to her question. Why can I not find the knot there? Oh, there we go. I notched that one off just a touch, but that's okay. I can fix it. Oh, good. Okay. It's not crazy loud. Good to hear. All right. Where was I? Dawn, you just ordered a punch? That's awesome. I think you're going to love it. At least I love mine, so hopefully you love yours. I'm like a little ways behind. Hold on here. Give me 1 second to catch back up. Where am I here? Therese, I wake up about 10 a.m. for meds, then doze back off till noon, moving about 2 p.m. Oh, I'm sorry, my friend. I have fibro and ME. Aw, I'm sorry. Well, it's not good at all. Well, at least you can come hang out and craft with me. Hopefully that makes your day a little bit better, because that's no good at all. I'm sorry, I'm going back up here. I just got a little... Linda, you couldn't get her off the phone? She wouldn't shut up. Linda, you tell your sister next time. Hey, sister, I'm busy. I'll talk to you later. Isn't this one pretty? I love both sides of this one. I like this for the outside of the envelope, but the fact that you open to this is just so pretty. This is one of my favorites of the basil colors. I just think it's incredibly pretty. bum, 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 bum. We are all in comfy clothes. Oh, good. Yeah, if I don't have to leave the house, I tend to be in comfier clothes. I don't feel the need to get all dressed up just to hang out in my house. As you guys know, I primarily am working from home on my own stuff now, right? So I try to not have to get dressed and leave the house unless I have to. I mean, I do a grocery shop, but... I'm behind again. Give me 2 seconds. Harriet, I'm not a morning person at all. I can get up if I have a reason. If I don't have to be up, I can't get up. Yeah, I'm with you. There is no reason in any... I will not be up early. It is never going to happen. Like, intentionally. I'll be up if I have to be up to do something or go somewhere, be at work or something, but I'm not getting up early. That's not happening. Angela, me too. I had to step away, so I rewatch it all on replay. Well, thank you, Angela. Therese, there's 24 hours in a day. What difference does it make what hours you do whatever in? Exactly. That's always kind of my thought. Like, I don't understand why anybody cares. Like, whether I work night shift or day shift, whether I'm up. Like, if I get the same amount of work done, why does it matter in which hours of the day I get the work done? You know, like, and I actually work more for myself than I ever worked at a regular job. Ever. Right? So, all right. What are we at? 3 by 6. We're scoring at 2 3/4. 2 3/4. Right there. I was 2 3/4 right before I punch this. 3 by 6. 2 3/4. Yeah. Okay. Excuse me. That was a really bad score job I just did there. Pretend like we can't see that. Oh, my husband's home. I can hear him pulling up in the driveway. Yeah, we're not adhering anything yet. No, I'm just kidding. Let me get caught up here real quick. Dawn, you ordered your punch, which is phenomenal. Peggy, you used to work 6 to 3, and then you had to leave the house by 5. Oh, what time did you get up to do that? Blah, 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 blah. That sounds horrible. Beth, you're up at 6 no matter what time you go to sleep, but you'll have a nap later. See, if I get up in the morning, I have to have a nap. Like, I won't function. By like 2 o'clock, I'm dragging so hard, I don't even know how to go the right direction. It's bad. All right, we only have a few left to cut. This live isn't going to be very long, you guys, I don't think. Hope that's okay. Because we're down to cutting the last. There's only 2 left. Well, we have to make them all still, so we have a little ways to go, but. Hi, love. Hello. Bernie, you're saying I have pretty cardstock. Thank you. Betty, 3 days and 2 nights altogether, 50 hours working. The flip was probably the worst thing ever. You know, when you do 2 nights and 2 days, or sorry, you do 2 days and 2 nights. It was one of the worst. I felt sick pretty much the whole time I was there. Angela, it's only 48 where I'm at. No, you guys have to give me Celsius, not Fahrenheit. I don't know what you're talking about. Dawn, crafting is the only thing that keeps you up past 10 p.m. Fair. I craft at night a lot. Harriet, I'm sure the arm would be nice for bigger envelopes. Yes. This is, well, but even this is like a mini Slimline envelope, and it's still on the arm. Like, it's still even a little. Like, right? Like, what am I punching at? You guys. Sometimes my memory is a little shoddy. 2 3/4. So right there. So I'm at 2 3/4. You can see that I still have to go off on the arm. So. So the arm is just, it was worth what I paid to have this instead, honestly. I think there. There. other words, cold. Angela, you have to tell me what it is in Fahrenheit or Celsius, not Fahrenheit. Sorry, you guys, I'm a little bit behind here. It's not too loud. Angela likes my envelopes. Thank you. Thank you. Bernie, I should make a bow. I should make a bow just because this guy does, and I've never tried it. Right? Because this makes a bow and a box, actually, and I've never tried to make either. I've only ever made envelopes with it. And then I'm using this punch up here as a corner rounder, if you guys didn't notice. I just prefer rounded corners on my envelopes. I just think it looks really nice. You don't have to do that. They can be pointy. Doesn't matter. 6 of one, half dozen of the other. All right. We are down to punching the last, wait, 2 3/4, not 3 3/4. Simmer down there. Hofka. All right. Very pretty cardstock. Thank you. Angela, I haven't gone to the adhesives. My friend, simmer down. You're getting all excited. I use double-sided tape. Just because I think it's the strongest and the easiest one to put on. You can use liquid glue, but then you have to wait for it to set, and I don't want to do that. Okay, last envelope. Woohoo! I think I punched that a little bit off, but that's okay. I can fix it. Kathy, hello from Idaho. Welcome, welcome. How are you today? Doing well, I hope. All right. We are done creating the envelopes. Now we get to put them all together. Woohoo! I'm going to put this away. Sorry for jumping ahead. Yeah, you should be, Angela. Jeez. No, it's fine. Beth said hi to my hubs. Angela, I'm funny. Uh-oh. What did I do? What did I say? 48 is cold, Harriet says. In other words, cold. -8 degrees. Oh, you're colder than I am. It's 7 degrees Celsius here right now, which is, I don't know what in Fahrenheit. Cold. Not warm. All right, now we get to build them all. I pulled out my double-sided tape. I had to buy a new one because I'm almost out of this one. And I think this is 1/4 inch. Yeah, it looks about 1/4 inch. Ooh, Kathy. I haven't been getting the kits in a while, but they come out with some really pretty ones. Well, I guess I want to reinforce my score lines first, and then we'll start taping them together. But see, here's the thing. This is the only thing about making mini slimline cards with the punch this way, is that I have to cut this because they're too long. So I do have to trim them down a touch, but if you make them, like, so this is the problem with the slimline cards on here. You have to trim just a touch of it off. Which, I mean, is fine. It's not a big deal. It's just something you have to do. Betty, mine are all together, so I work all day, then overnight, then all day, then overnight, then all day. Then I go home on the 3rd day. What? Do you at least get a bunch of days off after? That sounds horrible. Wait, do you work 24 hours? So you work a day, then overnight. So you do a day shift. What? That sounds horrible. You should quit. Like, I just looked up the degrees conversion. Thanks for looking that up, you guys. Because I don't know Fahrenheit at all. Betty, yes. For a lady that is 100 living in her own home. I mean, good on you, but like, whoa. Whoa. Wait, Harriet, it's not -8, it's just 8? Okay, then we're at the same temperature. Potato and Bailey's? What? Oh boy. All right. I guess I could score them all. These ones, I mean. Maybe I cut that cardstock wrong. No, it looks right. I don't know. That's the problem when I talk and do things. Because look at, like, this one has less to cut off than that one does. So I must have done something weird with that one. That's okay. As long as it holds my card, I don't care. Oh, awesome. I thought I might... That might be your product of choice. I made some envelopes before and I know the adhesive matters. Yeah, I'm always double-sided tape. Just because it grabs and it holds and it stays. You can use glue. You can use a lot of things. I just find this way easier to... But like, look how little is getting cut off of that one and how much is getting cut off of that one. I did something here. Something weird. I must have punched the wrong spot. Please still fit. I'm pretty sure it'll still fit, so I think it's okay. Oh yeah, it'll still fit. She's just a touch long. I did something weird on this one. That's okay. It'll still work. 48. So, okay, 48 degrees Fahrenheit is... Oh, I'm folding this wrong. That's on the inside. Is 8.8889 Celsius. Okay, well, currently it is 7 degrees Celsius. So it is under 48 degrees Fahrenheit. Betty, I was just about to read that. What did you do there? You took out a letter or a message and now I can't see it. Therese, who lives at -8 degrees Celsius? I do, just not today. Last week, I think we got down to -6. I think was our lowest last week. I think. Yeah, I did something weird on this one because look at how little you should be cutting off. And on this one, you're cutting way more of that off. So I punched it wrong. That's okay, it still works. It's just slightly askew. I am in northern British Columbia, Canada. So it is cold and snowy. Betty, I get a few hours off during the day to go pick up my grandson from school. That's all. You only get a few hours off a day? My friend. How will you have crafty dates with me if you're always at work? Is that all she eats? Potatoes and Baileys? Good for her. Did anyone have Tim Holtz Christmas stamps from the 1st of October on pre-order from Simon Says Stamp? They are finally shipping. I did not. You mean the Christmas stamps he just released? I did not order them from Simon, so are they just shipping now? Sidebar, and you didn't hear this from me, but I think Tim Holtz is supposed to release something tomorrow. I could be completely wrong. Therese, that's kind of like a trick question. Technically, it is not pronounced how I pronounce it. However, I'm Canadian, so they pronounce it like that. So Ciara is how I go by, but apparently it's actually a like European name, and it's supposed to be like something more close to Ciara, as far as I understand. But of course, nobody calls me that, so I just go by Ciara. I feel like you are with this envelope. And then we have an envelope. If your husband is unloading the dishwasher, can he do mine next? Bernie, he is unloading the dishwasher. That's actually 110% what he's doing right now. Because normally I do it, but like I told you guys earlier, I was having a bit of a day and I was almost late for my live. So he actually 100% is unloading. Hey, love. Yeah. One of my ladies just asked if you'd go and unload her dishwasher next. He laughed. I don't know if you guys could hear him. He says he's too expensive. All right, we have one envelope fully done. Oh, he does all the cooking. So yes, there's that too. My lady from the UK lives on potatoes, sherry, and gin and tonic. Wow. Betty, on your 4 days off, that's when we're going to do our crafting. On your 4 days off. This is probably the most time-consuming part of this, is just building the envelopes. Yeah, I misscored this one. It's okay, it's still going to work, but you can tell that it's just a little bit differently sized than the other two, which is fine. It's not a big deal. As long as it still fits my envelope, that doesn't matter. You know, worse at worst, I would just make a card that fit in the envelope if I actually messed it up that much. Let go of my tape. Thank you. Oh, was I supposed to cut the tip of that off? Yes. Oh, shoot. I forgot. There. There. Oh, Betty, stop retracting your messages. How will I know what you're saying? Where are we at here? Which stamps did you get from Tim Holtz, Peggy? I haven't even, the Halloween ones haven't even come in yet, so I guess I won't be using them this year. As I really wanted the ghost, and they just haven't come into my local ladies yet, so I guess I'll be using them next year, which is fine. It's not a big deal. I'm just would have liked to had a chance to play with them before Halloween was over. Yeah, see, I ordered Mr. Frosty as well. I think you are in this one. Yeah, see, the card still fits. It's just a little bit longer than it's supposed to be, but that's okay. Meh. Yeah, because this is just slightly wrong. But honestly, not a big deal. Not a big deal. He does not hand wash. No. Dishwash only. But yeah, he does pretty much all of the cooking. We share the cooking, but he cooks more than I do. This is what happens when you talk and punch. You punch askew. It's okay. What did you spell wrong? Oh, Bernie, are you heading out? I have to go to my brother's, but I am so excited I caught you live. Oh, well, thank you, Bernie. You're incredibly sweet. Thank you so much. We do live every 2 weeks. Although I'm going to have to change up the schedule a little bit as we get close to Christmas, because right now I'm supposed to do a live on the 26th of December, and I don't think I can be available that day, so we're going to have to change up the schedule a touch. But you have a great day, Bernie, and thank you so much for coming to hang out. I really, really appreciate it. Beth, your husband did most of the cooking too? Oh, Beth, I'm sorry. Betty, dang, autocorrect. Peggy, Mr. Frosty, and Holiday, what's nots, along with the dies. Ah, very cool. I asked for Mr. Frosty as well. Harriet, you got Mr. Frosty as well. Yeah, except sadly none of those have come in yet, so I haven't been able to use any of them. And then, well, see, here's the problem, Harriet, is that the one that's in December hits on Boxing Day, and then the ones in January, I'm actually on a vacation. So I'm thinking about shifting it a week so that it doesn't hit in those. We'll look at December when we get a little closer, but I might have to just move them a bit for the December ones. But yeah. You're very welcome, Angela. Are you heading out too? You have a great day. Enough and other words. That's why I deleted sometimes. Oh, it's just spelling mistakes. Oh, Betty, it doesn't matter. I won't judge you too harshly. I might make a little fun, but not a lot of mean fun. Thank you, Kim. Or, yeah, Floral Scent Kim. Thank you, Kim. Are you heading out? Thanks for hanging out. You have a great day if you're heading out, which is what it kind of sounds like. Oh, see, I might have to cut that off. Wonder if I could, although the purple doesn't really go with that card. Just thinking, because this one's, oh no, it's not taller, it's longer. I might have to cut one of these leaves off because they are sitting a touch too high. I'm going to cut a touch off of this one and a touch off of this one. I don't know if you're coming or going, Kim, but thank you for saying that I have nice nails. If you are just getting here, how are you? How's your day going? Tell me all the things. This flower card, Beth? Actually, you know what? Every card that you see here has a video on the channel somewhere, except this one. This one does not, because this was for my design team. So this one is not on the channel, because it's on their channel. Oh, very cool, Kim. How are you? You're just popping in. We are making envelopes in this video. Oh no, Linda. Oh no, Linda. I ordered from Simon's Stamp. The stamp timber, I got it in the mail. I looked at it. Now I can't find it. No. Oh no. What did you order, Linda? Let's just hope that you just misplaced it. Oh no. I just got my stamp timber order in like last week. They were really slow to ship out the Tim Holtz one, I found. I hope you didn't throw it away by accident. I hope it's just misplaced and sitting somewhere. Welcome to the channel, Kim. Thanks for coming to hang out in lives. Lives are fun because I actually get to chat with you guys. I always really enjoy hanging out in the lives. All right, 5x7 envelopes. Let's reinforce the envelope. See, this one will not have to be trimmed because it's so much taller. They are, Kim. I have a pretty great group of people who hang out. They are very, very friendly and kind, so it's always super, super lovely. Hello, Margaret. How are you today? Welcome in. Thanks for coming to hang out. Playing with paper is so fun. I agree. My whole channel is all about playing with paper. We just happen to be making envelopes today. And I even went into the garbage. I had the CD Designs ones with the trees and the center. Oh, I'm really sorry to hear that. Oh, Linda, I hope you find it. That's heartbreaking. Linda, are you on my Happy Mail list? Hello, Sandra. How are you? Welcome to the lives. We are making envelopes today. As you can see, we are on to 5x7s at the moment, but I kind of do everything assembly line, so we're already at the assembly part of the envelopes, because we have been at it for almost 2 hours. Look at us go, guys. Trying to make sure this will slide in nicely. Oh yeah. Perfect. I hope you guys find it. You know, I've done that too. Not with stamp sets, but where you like set something somewhere and then you can't ever find it again. I've done that. It's a pretty pooey feeling. What kind of paper crafts do you like to make, Kim? You said you like to play with paper. What do you enjoy making? But no, actually, Linda, are you on my Happy Mail list? Are any of you guys on my Happy Mail list? I know some of you are. Cards, very cool, Kim. Do you have a preferred size? I don't know what that is. Well, it's on my channel. It's a list where you, if you're comfortable, you put your address in and I send out Happy Mail. Whenever I have a chance or have, you know, the time to do. I hope you just overlooked it too and it's sitting somewhere off to the side or something. But anybody can sign up for my Happy Mail list if you want to. You have to be comfortable giving me your address, obviously. But it's private. Nobody ever sees it but me. I would never share someone's personal information. But then when I make stuff, I send stuff out. I did a bunch of Happy Mail not very long ago where I sent like 3D. Well, they weren't 3D, but they were like folios. Where do you sign up? So it's in the description. If you pull down the description of the videos, it should even be on this one. If you pull the video description down, there will be like a little thing that says Happy Mail, and I think it has a little envelope with a heart on it. If you click on that link, it will take you to the sign up. And I just, every now and then, usually once or twice a month, I send out stuff. If you want to sign up, completely up to you, as long as you're comfortable giving me your address. There's also a P.O. box address there if you ever want to send me anything. Like Betty and Peggy sent me birthday cards because it was my birthday this month. And I actually showed the card that Betty sent me earlier today in the live, and I showed the one Peggy sent me last live. If you want to sign up, completely optional, not necessary if you're not comfortable. But I would never share any information anybody gives me. Man, we're getting through these pretty quickly. I like it. I don't even think we're going to be here too long. 2.5 hours maybe this live, which is kind of a shorter live for me, but that's not bad on Peggy. Yes. Oh, Peggy. You know what? Give me 2 seconds. 2 seconds, you guys. I want to show you this really cool. I made a swatch book. And I don't know if my microphone's going to work while I walk out to my living room. It might not. Hey, Sweet Pea. Hi, little orange. Sorry, I just walked past all my cats. Okay, so I made this cool swatch book. It's brand new. I just made this swatch book. And I just made it out of a mixed media book because I want to do different swatches in here. So the first set of swatches is going to be paint, but I haven't gotten there yet. Peggy, are you ready for this, Peggy? Here are my new All in Create washi tapes. Remember I showed them in the picture of all the stuff that I just bought? So these are my new ones. So this is the butterfly one with like the letter, which I love. So, so pretty. And this is a new one they just did with, it's like pastel stamps. I don't know if you can see that they rip off, right? And then these two are my other two new ones from All in Create. Like, are they not stunning? Right? And then, of course, these are the two that I already owned. Because these ones I bought last time they brought in a bunch of All in Create washi tapes. Are they not so pretty? And then I did swatches of like all of the washi tapes that I own, so that when I'm going through and working on a project, I can like easily go and see what I have in my collection. Because I love washi tapes when I do like pen pal stuff. So this is kind of a new book that I just put together and it's mixed media paper, so you can use inks and waters and, you know, whatever. So I want to swatch my paints and stuff. I'll probably swatch out my Tim Holtz colors, like oxide versus distress. But yeah, isn't that like, they're just, yeah. So I went and put all my washi tapes in this one book so that if you guys don't know, I love washi tapes so much. So I just put them all, and then whoever the brand was, like where I bought them from. So like this is a small creator. She lives in Japan. These are small creators. She's in Canada. She's Norwegian, I believe. So she's in Norway. And then like 49 in the Market, Lawn Fawn. Yeah. So I love washi tape. I plan to design my own to go in my stationery shop. But it's one of those things. But yeah, I wanted to show that to you, Peggy, because we were talking about those. So I mean, you could do that for anything. You're right. Word dyes or, you know, whatever. Where did I get that book? I think I bought it in Michael's. I think. I could be wrong. I picked this mixed media one because it, like, if you see here, first of all, it lays flat, which I love. But this is the mixed media one. And so, like, it tells you, you can use graphite, colored pencil, charcoal, pastels, pen and ink, markers, watercolors, gouache, acrylic. Like it kind of allowed you to do everything. So I was like, perfect. I can swatch all of my mediums in here. And then I added tabs just to have my sections. Like I literally only did this 2 days ago. So this is going to be like my paint section, because you guys know that I'm trying to paint. And this is my washi tape section. And then I want like a watercolor section and like my stamping inks, like that kind of stuff. So yeah. That's what I did. So it's 50 sheets. It's 90 pound, 185 GSM. It is a textured paper because I like texture in my paper. And it does have perforations, but it also has this like easy to lift out. So if you like painted something in here and you wanted to scan it or something, you could easily lift it out and put it back. So very, very cool. So yeah, I was like really excited about that. So I wanted to show you guys. I'll go in more detail in the vlog that I'm working on, because I'm going to swatch my gouache paints in the vlog that I got recently. So if that's of interest to you, I'll go more into detail with it. But yeah, that is what I'm up to. Oh, I'm really behind on comments again. Give me one sec. Kim, you make cards. Very cool. I don't know what that is. Linda, I hope you signed up for my Happy Mail list. Durain, am I saying that correctly? Please correct me if I'm wrong. I've never been on a Happy Mail list. Well, I hope you'll sign up to mine if you want to. Kim, Susie stamps, Copic markers, and you love your silhouette cameo. You make 3D cards. Oh, very cool, Kim. I have a Cricut. I don't use my Cricut to make cards, though. I have an Etsy shop that I make my own stationery and stuff in. So far, it's mostly stickers. I just designed a whole bunch of sticker sheets. And of course, now my Cricut won't cut them. So I ordered a StarCraft Solo. Well, I sort of ordered it. A friend of mine's trying to get her hands on one for me. Because again, I'm Canadian and they actually don't sell them in Canada. So she is getting her hands on one for me so that I can use it to cut my sticker sheets. But yeah, my dream is to own a little shop that sells stationery stuff. So that is, you know, a big focus of mine. So like making my own washi tapes and stuff is like the dream. I'm so excited. So hopefully, you know, that's where we're going to go. A lot of that'll be a next year thing, but yeah, I'm really excited. Let's see if I can get caught up here. Then you asked me about those all-in creates. So I told you, Kim, did you find the Happy Mail list? I think I gave it, but let me know if it's not there and I can grab a link. That is the end of that roll. So I'm just going to cut off what's not going to rip off there because there's no point in using stuff that isn't sticky. Okay. Yes, I love them. Yeah, Peggy, they're stunning. Oh, they're stunning. Kim, how often do I do lives? I want to try and watch more. If your work schedule allows you. Yeah, this is a phenomenal group of ladies. I don't think there's many men in here. I know my husband jumps in once in a while and kind of hangs out in the group, but, or like he like lurks because he'll tell me if anything sounds funny or anything's wrong or anything weird's going on with my tech stuff. So, but I do lives every second Thursday. And the content of the lives changes pretty drastically. It's pretty much just whatever I feel like working on at the time. Like this time I badly needed some envelopes made, so that's what we're working on. In the next live, I think that I'm going to work on my diamond art painting because I love it and it's incredibly fun to work on. I think the one after that, we're working on a waterfall journal that I've been trying to finish for a little while. I mean, we made, in one of my lives, we made journals, like a junk journal style from start to finish. That one was a longer live. I think it took me 4 hours. But yeah, so I mix up what we do in the lives, but the people who hang out are always phenomenal. Like you can't find a better group of people that hang out with me in here. They are just incredibly kind and considerate and lovely, lovely people. So please come back and hang out with us if you want to, because they are very welcoming, kind. I think I got all of the stuff that was about my book. Catch me, like, ask again if I've missed any questions you guys have asked at all. I think that I kind of caught it. That's what I did with my word dice. Yeah, Dawn, great idea, hey? Just because it gives you such an easy way to look at what you've got. Like, it's pretty cool. Dawn, you signed up? Excellent. Betty, did you caught where I got the book? Hey, I honestly think it was Michael's. I could be wrong. Amazon might have it as well. If you want, I can go and try to find a link if that's helpful to anybody. And I can put it. Harriet, you just noticed my nails. Yeah, they're very Halloween-y at the moment. Yeah, I go for my next appointment is the 12th. Yes, the 12th. And she got some new chrome colors and some new cat eye colors in. So we're going to see what we end up doing. As you guys know, I don't do my own anymore. I am a registered nail technician, but I don't do them anymore. Not since COVID happened, and I just couldn't be bothered. So now I pay a lovely lady to do them for me. And she's phenomenal, so. All right. Oh, I didn't reinforce that fold. That's okay, I can do it now. Hobby Lobby quit selling Distress ink? Really? Why? Distress ink is my favorite. I own every color in oxide and just like the regular inks. I own them all. So that's really sad. Okay. We're on to the Slimlines. If you're gonna bust out the shenanigans, you better get on it. There's no polls today, ladies. You can't get crazy in the polls. You guys are so cute. I just found the book on Amazon if you type it in. Yeah. Maybe I even got it from Amazon. Honestly, I don't remember. I just thought the paper was phenomenal to do all my inks and stuff. Kim, you're saying yes, but I'm not sure what to. So yes, my friend. Harriet, he lurks. Well, he chats every once in a while, but usually he doesn't. So it's kind of like lurking, you know. Do a poll. I'm not doing any polls. You guys are just crazy when I do polls. No polls for you. Teresa, to Kim, I think this is the most welcoming and interactive group I've been on. This is my first time joining live. Thank you, Teresa. That's an incredibly kind thing to say. I think we're building a pretty great community that hangs around with me, and I am a big fan of all of the ladies that hang out. We also have the Facebook group, which you guys, if you watched my Monday video, would have heard about. It's just a small, although we're almost up to 100 people in it already, which is crazy. But yeah, just a small group of us kind of hang out in there. How much of this am I doing? About half. Harriet likes to share recipes in there. I haven't made that soup yet, Harriet. I need to get on that. I really want to try to make some homemade soup for winter. So we've got some recipes. We've got, excuse me, people share their animals, which I'm hoping I get to see that stray. If you're new to me, you might not know, but I have 4 cats. They're all adopted. They're all siblings. Well, two each set is a set of siblings. So we have Shadow and Mist, who are sisters, and then Shade and Ember, who are brother. Ow! Don't do that. You might break your nail. It's okay. I didn't break it. That would have sucked, though. Oh boy. Oh, Kim, you're heading out? Oh, I might have missed it. Did I miss you, Kim? You're heading out somewhere. I see that everybody's saying goodbye. Oh, there we go. I must run. I am sad about it, but I hope to see you in the next live. Well, bye, Kim. Thank you for coming to hang out. We'll see you at the next one, hopefully, if you can stop in. It was lovely to have you. I'm not doing any polls. You guys are crazy. Hobby Lobby got rid of most of the paper crafting stuff. Why? That's really odd. That's sad. You know, Michael's is going that way too, which is really disappointing. I mean, not that I shop there a ton, but every once in a while, you know, I go there. I generally try to support my local crafty store. And those ladies, I teach there, so they bring in stuff for me too. So ho ho. We're getting somewhere. Nope, we want to go this way. You like my cup? Well, thank you, Betty. I did it myself. The butterflies I added, and then they have a holographic underlay. This one lost it because I put this through the dishwasher. I did this a long time ago. Yeah. I think I missed something. Therese, love that my hubby supports and helps. He is phenomenal. I was incredibly lucky and blessed to meet him and then have him be my partner through life. Yeah, he's a very, very wonderful partner and a wonderful person. So I am incredibly lucky. I hope everybody finds someone as wonderful as my husband. I think I'm catching up. It's a fun group. I think so too, Peggy. Peggy, we've been too good tonight. No shenanigans. No polls for you two. Oh boy. Yeah, you should see Peggy and Beth get all riled up every once in a while in the lives. It's pretty funny. Kathy, you just had your first trick-or-treaters. One of them wanted Twizzlers for his mom. Aww. Well, that's incredibly sweet. grabbing candy for his mom. We don't get any trick-or-treaters at our house. We're on a really busy road, so I've never seen any kids come trick-or-treating in the few years we've been here, so we don't do anything for Halloween, really. That's why we're making envelopes. Harriet, you haven't had any kids yet? Oh no. Is yours a busy trick-or-treat area? I don't actually think I folded that down yet. Nope. You're still thinking about a Bailey's. I make a really good Bailey's hot chocolate. Not that it has any relevance to anything, but it is true. There we go. Where am I at here? Therese, how big are my cats? Are they... What is moggies? Mogies? I'm not sure what that word is, Therese. You might have to explain it to me. And all long hair. Only caught Mist so far. Mist is long-haired. Shade is also long-haired. But Shadow and Ember are short-haired. So, Ember's orange. And Shadow is black. And then Shade is long-haired and gray. And then Mist is long-haired and light gray. He's like a dark gray and she's like a light gray. So you can also, see, I leave that flap open. You could also leave it like this. Like, it just depends on how you want to seal your envelope, right? I like to leave this flap open. But completely up to you as to which one you prefer. Oh, I didn't fold this side. I'm not sure what moggies means. They're all adopted. They're all, none of them are any kind of breed. Dawn, I feed 4 or 5 feral cats twice a day. I even have 3 thermal houses on my porch. And my 8-year-old cat died 2 years ago. I'm not ready for an inside cat. I'm really sorry your cat passed away, Dawn. I'm sorry to hear that. Very kind of you to feed all the ferals, though. That's really sweet. My old guy passed away in August of last year. There's actually a video up on the channel of me telling people why I'm taking time off. So it's kind of sad. Every once in a while I see that video, it'll pop up like for me. And I'm like, oh, that was my old guy. He was 17. I think he was 17 when he passed. But I already had the other kittens when he passed. So Mist and Shadow are 7 or 8. I want to say they're 8. And then Ember and Shade are 5. And then my old guy, when he passed away last August, he was 17. Oh, then yes, Teresa. Yes. Therese, sorry. I want to call you Teresa. I don't know why. Therese. I know there's no A at the end of your name. Good boy. Stop it. Come on over. Beth, I'll make you a Bailey's hot chocolate. Oh, stop sticking my desk. Okay. A gin and tonic. Oh boy. Harriet, you work at Hobby Lobby, but you have no idea why they got rid of the paper craft. We still have paper, and then most of it is now sublimation stuff, which I'm not really sure what that is. Sublimation is where you like take a design and then you heat press it onto something. So you can like put sublimation ink in your printer if you wanted to, like an eco tank. People change them over to sublimation printers, and then they press like mugs or bags or shirts or tumblers, like whatever it is they want to press. Yeah, so that's sublimation. I don't know the actual like word for it, but oh, Kathy, you're heading out. Bye, Kathy. Enjoy your Halloween. I hope it's wonderful. My mic is smacking me in the chin, so it's probably muffled-y for you guys. Sorry. Are you talking, Betty, are you talking about my cup? This thing's huge. You know how, like, I've never put alcohol in it because I don't drink much, but because I drink a lot of water. A lot of water and a lot of tea. That's pretty much all I drink. Is water and tea. I drink on the rare occasion, but it's pretty rare. My husband makes, this is going to be funny. If you like eggnog, because I know some people do not. If you like eggnog, my husband makes a phenomenal eggnog drink. So it's like eggnog, a spiced rum, vanilla vodka, and then he shakes it so it's like aerated, it's light and frothy. Oh, if you like eggnog, it is phenomenal. It is so, so good. It's one of my favorite drinks if I'm going to drink at Christmas. Because, of course, eggnog only comes out at Christmas. Although I have a recipe to make my own, so I could just make my own eggnog. But yeah, so good. Teresa, I said sorry to Dawn for her loss. Yeah, that is really sad. Therese, you have a large 6K tuxedo cat. He's called Buddy. Aw. Is my partner and was my mate as a British term for friend. Yeah, isn't that an Australian term as well, mate? I think, or is it just a British term? Good day, mate. I think that's also Australian. I don't think it's much of a, well, he might have a recipe. Sure, Dawn. I don't see why not. I'll ask him. Are you in the Facebook group? Because that's generally where we share stuff like that. And there's usually something after the live that I've talked about in the live that I have to share after the live. All right. We're getting somewhere. There's only, I don't even know, four envelopes left. You guys, we're going to bang this out in like 2.5 hours. Look at me go. That's pretty good. I think. Beth, I said it. Beth, you can come over for a Bailey's hot chocolate. I'll make you one. It's really good. I do usually, if we have heavy cream, we don't always have heavy cream, so then it'll be milk. But if we have like a whipping cream, I'll put whipping cream. I'll mix whipping cream, Bailey's, and the hot chocolate, and then I warm, like, do hot water. Do half hot water to melt the hot chocolate, because I don't make it from scratch or anything. It's like the chocolate powder. And then so I do that to melt the chocolate powder, and then I steam milk, and I add steamed milk on top of the hot chocolate. So good. It's really, really tasty. So you're not invited to the Christmas party? Is that what you two were telling me? No eggnog for you? No Bailey's hot chocolates for you? I only drink eggnog if it has 100 proof Southern Comfort in it. Oh, I can't say I've ever had it with Southern Comfort. I usually do spiced rum. I didn't say no. You guys are funny. Harriet, you got some trick-or-treaters. Woohoo! You're welcome for the sublimation information. A lot of small business owners that I know do sublimation, because it's another one of those things that you can, like, customize all your own stuff. So I personally have never done sublimation, but it is pretty neat if you want to run a small business. Maybe once I get my stationery shop up and running, I'll look at sublimation. But for now, I don't do it personally. Woohoo! Yeah, Australian too. Okay, I thought so. Grand opening with eggnog. Grand opening of what? What are we opening, Beth? Dawn, no, I will look tonight. Once a year I make a Jamaican rum cake. Ooh. When do you make that, Dawn? Like the end of the year? Is it like a Christmas thing, or? My shop is open, Beth. It's just A bit sad at the moment, but Linda, you like spiced rum? Me too. In my eggnog. I don't generally drink it, just only in my eggnog. But yeah, if you want to join the Facebook group, there is a link. It does ask you 2 questions, but I mean, they'll be incredibly easy to answer. It's just to weed out people who are actually like a part of the community, not just random people. Right? If you don't answer the questions, I'm mean and I don't let you in. Because then I don't know where you found it. So, and then I'm trying really hard. Like, I've had a couple of people try to join, and I don't know. I'm looking and I'm like, they're not in any crafty groups, and they don't answer the questions, and I don't know. I don't know. Tape stuck to my finger. There we go. I don't know. But yeah, Beth, my shop's already open. It's a little sad. It needs some love for sure. There's no question. But it is open. It exists. People have purchased things from me. I didn't score that. And everything in my shop is hand-drawn or handmade by me. Woohoo. We only have 2 cards left. 3 cards. Oh no, 2 cards. 2 cards. Betty was a very bad girl in her teenage years, and she had a very bad night with Southern Comfort. Okay, Betty, you know what mine is? Do you guys know what sourpuss is? Oh. If you know what it is and you've tried it, you'll understand why getting schmammered off of it is not a good idea. But when you're young and dumb, well, now I don't even want to smell it. Nope. Oh no, Beth. Sadly, I wish. One day. But no. No, it's just an Etsy shop. I wish I could have a brick and mortar. Although if I had a brick and mortar, I wouldn't be able to hang out with you guys as much. I'd be working at the brick and mortar. Although you know what, every once in a while I ponder it because I think it would be phenomenal to own a craft shop, like a little crafty store that like taught classes and had like paint night, like sip and paint nights and all that kind of stuff. Every once in a while I'm like, that would be so great. And then I'm like, but brick and mortars are struggling. Like they're closing all over the place. I'm like, I don't know. So then I'm like, well, if I run a little shop from my home on like Etsy or my own website, that kind of stuff, you know, it just means that you don't get that in-person stuff. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, let go of my finger. Thank you. This roll is aggressive. We would be devastated. Exactly. I wouldn't be free to hang out with you. I'd be working in the store. I wouldn't be able to do lives. I'd be at work right now. What time is it? Well, 5. Well, no, 5. I'd probably be at work. But that also means I'd have a place you could go visit. So, I don't know. That's one of those things. It's kind of cool, but it would just be... How would I make YouTube videos and own a store? I don't know. You know? It's one of those things. Like, I don't know. Linda, you'll be back. Sounds good. Dawn, yes, around the 2nd week in December. Oh, very cool. They soak for a year? Wow. Harriet, you make your own eggnog? I've made my own eggnog. It's actually pretty tasty. So if I get a crazy craving for it, you know, in like February or something, I'll just make my own eggnog. Do you do an eggnog recipe where you actually cook the eggs, or are they raw? Because I've seen 2 different recipes for both. You guys, this is the last envelope. I don't travel, so you better have free shipping. Oh, Peggy. I don't have free shipping. But right now I have like a stamp. Like it costs you the cost of a stamp. So whatever a stamp currently costs, that is what purchasing from my shop costs. I want to do, eventually I'd like to do like free shipping, but it'd have to be something like, you have to order $100 worth of USD or something, because you still have to pay the shipping. Like, shipping's not free, right? But I'm with you. That's like one of the best ways to get me to buy stuff is to offer some kind of free shipping. But there'd have to be some kind of cap on it. Like, you have to spend X dollars to get free shipping. Because otherwise, like, you can't buy one sticker. Although, I guess, you know what? If you're Canadian, you can. I have free shipping on Canadian orders right now. Because, you know, it's 90 cents to buy a stamp. It's actually less if you buy a book of stamps. So, no cooking. The eggs are raw, but the whites are whipped with cream. Ooh, Harriet, that sounds really good. I cannot ship eggnog. You'd have to come and get it yourself. Betty, you know what I'm talking about when I say sourpuss? Oh, a little bit. Not good. So that's my years of Southern Comfort. Mine's sourpuss. Yeah. And man, does it make neon vomit. Let me tell you. Yucky. How old were you, Betty, when you were doing that? I think I was like 16 when I did it. Woof. It's kind of funny. It's gross. It's funny now. It was gross at the time. Now it's just kind of funny. What? White Russians. Yeah, see, I think we all have like that one thing that we thought we were cool when we were young. So you drank it and it just was so gross. Yeah, mine was sourpuss. Now I'm like, whoa, nope. You guys, we have no envelopes left. We made them all. What do we do now? There's all the envelopes. Which is awesome, because I really need to get them made. But now we're done. Now what do we do? I guess I can say goodbye and you guys can go back to Halloween. We did 2.5 hours. That's not bad. But yeah, Dawn, if you want to join my Facebook group, I'll get the recipe from Chris. But I think it's like an ounce of vodka, an ounce of... I'll ask him for that, the drink that he makes. It's a long drive. It would be a long drive. Teresa, so you're looking it up. Mine was black Sambuca. Oh, Sambuca. And tequila. Yeah. I'll try to find the eggnog recipe and put it in the Facebook group. Yes, please do. I can add alcohol to it, Harriet. You say that it's non-alcoholic, but once it's made, I can add whatever I want to. It's... Don, yours was white wine. Yeah, see, I think we all did something in our youth. And then now I don't even want to smell it. I'm like, oh, that's so gross. Beth, it is always really fun. I really appreciate you guys coming to hang out with me. So should we just call it a day? I guess so. We did 2.5 hours. That's pretty good. Now you guys can go and do Halloween if that's what you're doing or whatever it is you're up to. Do you guys want a sneak peek of Thursday's video for next week? I haven't made Mondays yet. Beth, you were 35. Oh, Beth, you're so cute. 35. I was like 16 when I made that mistake. You were so cute. Oh, Peggy, you're going to go watch a Hallmark movie? Lovely, lovely. Do you guys want a sneak peek of Thursday's card? Because I have not made Monday's Christmas cards yet. So the only way anybody's going to see this is if they actually watch the 2.5 hours. But these are Thursday's cards. I'm pretty happy with how they turned out. Because you guys know that I really struggle with clean and simple. So these are Thursday's video for next week. So a week from today. And tomorrow I'm making the Christmas cards for Monday. It is the Tim Holtz stamp. It's that, the big floral one he just did. Well, he didn't just do it because he did the Christmas one, but this one, Floristry, I think it was called. I had to go grab it. But yeah, it's from this one, and it's just like, it's like the smallest corner of the actual, but that was the first time. I only just got it. So that was my first chance to use it. So, all right, my lovely friends, I guess we will say goodbye. A little shorter this week than usual, but yeah, I will be working on diamond art in 2 weeks just because I really want to work on that. I know it's not my like most popular content, but feel free to come and hang out with me. I would appreciate it. I love hanging out with you guys. So yeah, thank you so much. And I will see you guys again for Monday's next video. I don't know what it's gonna, I do know what it's gonna be. I'm lying to you. I know what it is. I just haven't made them yet. All right, my friends, I will see you again very, very soon. Bye. And thank you so much for coming to hang out. I really, really appreciate it. I will see you guys soon.